This is Alex Love, Love for Liberty, Liberty Chronicle Independent, DCS rally here in Phoenix. These parents are tired of... You want to say something about this?
Yeah, I just think that Greg McKinney's warrants is about it for now. Let's get the warrants, Greg.
I'll go ahead. If you want, please share this. Yeah, but this is about people having their children taken away for unwashed dishes, using marijuana, these types of things. And their zeal to correct the situation is taken away from them. So we have risk
I'm gonna still get pictures for the shaking with. Yeah, I know. Same here.
The Arizona Republic Facebook. If you'd like to share this, share it.
We have Miss Capta.
People having unwanted dishes, use of medical marijuana.
There we go.
And they're now in the street. They are blocking traffic.
Yep, blocking traffic.
The police. I don't know if it's...
Thanks, Bob.
To me, this is the last second because they were looking for the crosswalk. So they're now giving disobedience. They're walking down up the second street on
Unplanned,
going west.
unplanned rally in the streets.
Arrested. This is over the kidnapping of children constitutionally. For such things as unwashed dishes, trafficking,
And Velvet Kid.
Fight for children's rights. Stop DCS corruption. Children are being taken by a system that claims to protect them.
Come this way.
Stop DCS corruption. Parents want their children back. Stop violating our rights.
Have officer coming up from Phoenix. Several Phoenix officers coming up right now. This is a peaceful protest or rally here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Thank you.
We have plenty of uniformed police now. Have 3 cop cars and several police officers here. Have another cop over here pulling up. Media's here.
Yeah, I'm ready to get started, but I didn't know if you all were comfortable coming down here or not.
So, are you just simply saying that any child that's in DCS custody, not any
This is Alex Love for Liberty.
they should be paid all judgments, they paid.
I have 2 sons whose daughter was caught up in a child sex ring and then boiled by a woman. That's all the proof that I need. I have a woman here. That's right. 2 weeks ago on the front page of our paper. Most of the people out here have children in DCS custody who are being abused, emotionally or physically. Am I right?
Yes.
How are they abusing? How is the agency
How are they abusing your children? That's what she wants to know. Tell her. Tell her.
Kidnapping them. They're kidnapping them across state lines. Yes. They sent my kids across the state lines in Nevada. They took my kids by gunpoint, which is a federal kidnapping. They took 6 of my children. And they had no right. We were actually residents of Nevada.
We're here today to tell the director, it's a lady standing right behind you, she's filming. Her daughter was taken from her because she stepped away from her in a hospital emergency room and went to get her something to eat. DCS comes to her house a week later, they take her child away. We're here to tell Director McKay, send home the children to people who are not addicted to drugs. Send home the children of the people who are not committing domestic violence. Send home the children of the people who are not up on any kind of charges. Send home the children of people who have clean homes. Send the woman's children home who lost them because she had dirty dishes in her sink. Send those kids home. That's what we're telling him. We're telling him to let our children go. That's what we're telling him to do. Yeah, you know, they should have been busy getting Amy Deal from her family before they locked her in a Foot Locker for wanting an extra popsicle. But instead of going after Amy Deal, a child who really needed help, they're coming after these people who, yes, they may not be perfect, they may have made a mistake, but we all make mistakes. And they didn't make the kind of mistake that should cause them to lose custody of their children. That's a gift from God to them. And our governor and Director McKay and DCS has no right to take these children from these parents. And it's black kids, it's brown kids, it's white kids, it's red kids, it's yellow kids. Everybody's kids are being taken by DCS, taken out of these homes. And you know another reason why we're here blocking traffic, DCS workers, and this is true, they have the right to lie on each and every one of these parents out here without any repercussion. So if you have a neighbor that's nasty to you, or a teacher that doesn't like you, or a boss that doesn't like you, or a reporter that doesn't like you, all they have to do is call, and the DCS representative can lie and say you're an unfit parent. Say you keep a dirty house. Say that you're physically or verbally abusive. And you know what? In a few days, your kid's going to be gone.
It's unconstitutional. Doesn't matter who you are.
We're here also today to call on all the members of our legislature to admit whether or not they own a holding company or are benefiting
There's a
from
bunch
the
of police
operation
all
of a
over the
freehold.
place. We have some operations
There's a
from
problem here.
Phoenix,
Yes. You
Arizona
all have
over here,
reported on it.
from the
We, the
police
people,
department.
have recognized it.
It's non-violent rally.
Our governor and our
Press
legislature are
conference
not
in the
taking
street.
the demands of the public
Love
seriously.
for liberty.
There are thousands of children that don't belong in the custody of DCS.
They understand that there's problems.
Thousands of them.
All cases should be vacated.
They need to be sent
based
home.
on fraud.
They need to be sent home.
And the SWAT team or people.
Sometimes 5 parents, 6 parents a day. In the last week, I've been getting non-stop calls and emails. I can't even keep up with it. And these are parents that are having their kids taken, and I've seen the paperwork because they have a cat with a cat litter box. I have gone to their homes. I have looked to see how they treated their children, the types of places that they lived in. They lived in nice homes. They lived in clean places. We shouldn't be stealing those kids. I've talked to the kids that are foster kids that have aged out of the system, and they say it's extremely traumatic. When kids even are returned, they have PTSD just from being stolen. This is wrong. It should, Arizona DCS competes with abusive parents for the purpose of their existence. And when we look at the numbers of abuse with kids in foster care versus kids that just stay with their parents, even when it's abusive or drug addicted situations, the children fare better in abuse. When you are an agency that's supposed to provide welfare for the children and you can't even successfully compete with abuse, you must be abolished. Yep. And that is what we are here to say.
Demolished.
We want children to be protected. We want children to be safe. We don't want them to be stolen without cause and without warrants.
The father didn't like the fact that she had to be child support, even though he didn't enforce it. He did all of this as a way to circumvent his way out of those. Had a new audience. He lied to everybody, making false allegations. I was taken down by a task force. They don't even do background on who calls these people, background on who they're going to the homes of, to see that they have no record. They came in, my children were sleeping. They found nothing, but still took me and held me on a suicide watch of 9 days instead of 72 hours, just long enough for the court to gain jurisdiction.
I want to introduce you to a young woman named Athena. She is someone that I've come to know and admire because of the courage. She grew up in foster care, and she is here to take a stand against the treatment that Arizona does to our kids. Athena, tell your story.
DCS took my son without cause. They said I was too retarded to take care of him. Aiden, I took him in.
I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly in the name of the
Last month,
state of Arizona, and all persons going to the roadway, exit streets contain here,
aside.
persons out of the roadway.
I got arrested.
Arizona revised statute 1329.
Now it's being declared unlawful, so anyone left in the streets will be manhandled and taken care of.
Second warning, I am Lieutenant
Lieutenant,
I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly in the state of Arizona, and all persons going to
Unborn children, slavery,
Arizona revised statute 1329.
I'll be in court.
Unlawfully assembled. Not deterred, will be subject to arrest.
Marissa Hamilton and a family member of one of the children are in the streets. They're not obeying the unlawful order.
But also, but previously,
Third and final warning. I'm Lieutenant Brian Percival.
my therapy,
I hereby declare this unlawful
I lost
assembly.
on false
State of Arizona, command all persons in all assemblies connected to the here, persons out of the roadway. Arizona revised statute 1329. given to you from remaining present is unlawful.
And it was Rhonda Cash.
Not confirmed, you will be subject to arrest.
What's your name?
My name's Athena McAdoo. ATHENA. While other
Just look at her instead of the camera.
McAdoo, I'm here protesting because CPS took my son off a cargo car. My first son got taken 2 years ago. My second son got taken 2 years ago. And then my third son got taken last month.
All based on one
All
case.
based on one case.
So what did they say it was based on?
It was based on because they said I was too retarded to take care of my son. They said that I can't take care of my son because I'm too retarded.
So what did you do about it after?
I created this company to hold DCS accountable for their crimes.
So do you know where your sons are now?
No, right now they're in foster care, but my first two kids is adopted. I've done everything CPS for me.
Why are you concerned about that they took your children away?
Because I'm concerned because my son's is being abused right now in custody. And I took pictures, and I showed the court, and nothing was done. I was in foster care. I was in foster care my whole life. I was molested. I was beat on. That guys.
When's the last time you were seeing your son? But they
I haven't seen my son, my first two sons for a while, but I have visitations to my third son.
They're about to arrest.
So,
What do you hope for?
I'm hoping to accomplish my country, and I'm hoping to get my son out of DCS custody. We have to fight for my
I too was in foster care my whole life. I was in CPS custody from 4 to 18. I never had foster parents. I was never adopted. I never had any kind of family.
Phoenix Police Department taking away
Birthdays or holidays. You're arresting people for speaking about it.
You're just as guilty as Governor Ducey.
Abused in group homes by not only children by being bullied, but I was abused by staff members who would bully me too as well and steal my things. Anytime I got something, kids would steal it, or group home staff members would steal it. And you know, it's just proof right there that children are being abused by a system that claims to protect them, because I was in CPS custody my whole life, and they failed to get me adopted, they failed to get me parents, they failed to make sure that I had the love and encouragement that a child needs to become a successful member of society. And you know, and after I got out of the group homes from being 18, I was homeless. I had to suffer being homeless 5.5 years of my life because they didn't give me the services that they promised children who are leaving the system, which is housing and a subsidy check every month of $500 is what we're supposed to get. But I never got that money. They kept my money for themselves, you know, and they never helped me out with an apartment. And because of that, I had to suffer 5.5 years of homelessness. But because of, you know, everything that I went through, me and my wife, we've created a new child welfare agency to hold CPS accountable for abusing and neglecting children in their custody and falsifying information on parents and lying in court under oath. It's called EPD, Emergency Protection Division. We're registered with the Arizona Corporation Commission, and we have our 501c3 status because we're a nonprofit organization.
Can you just say your name and spell it for us?
My name is Saul, S-A-U-L, Garcia, G-A-R-C-I-A, and I am a victim of CPS and an orphan due to CPS.
How did you get a job? Stand up for your children. Your children. All men
right by you.
in your image. Thank God for the sacrifice.
Yeah. I think they were only saying that.
Thank God for every day the children were in DCS custody live another day. To breathe another day. Hear our prayer, O Lord, as you heard the prayer of your people in Egypt when they were bound up under Pharaoh. You heard from the Bible says so she said lift them out of that bondage, God. We're praying. Please, God, send us leaders and brave parents and brave children. As children are in litigation today. Bring us brave children, people, God, to stand up against what's happening at DCS, to tell Pharaoh McCain, and to tell Pharaoh Lucy, and to tell the would-be pharaohs in our legislature to let our children go. To let our children go. To let our children go. We ask this in the name of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Amen.